Hello everyone and welcome to my sister wives Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Sister Wives star Kody Brown supposedly a illiberal polygamist? He is no longer a polygamist at this point because 3 of his 4 wives have left him. However, for a long time he carried on with this way of life and it appeared to eat at home after some time. Anyway, who accepts he was more liberal than moderate? When Sister Wives began, it appeared that all 4 of Kody Brown's wives were doing very well for him. They had a framework with Christine Brown being the blissful homemaker. Then at that point second spouse Janelle Brown was the provider while Mary Brown was the legitimate wife. At long last they acquired 4th spouse Robin Earthy Colored, who made Kody very cheerful, which is what he wanted. They added 5 more children to the Brown family with a little optimism in his step. Sadly, Kody's rage reached an all-time high after a few moves and a pandemic. Additionally, he preached patriarchal power, which Janelle claimed she had never agreed to. The ladies had become undeniably more free, particularly when they moved to Las Vegas and had their own homes. Benjamin Brown, Kody's nephew, has his own TikTok and talks about his family. A Reddit string was begun about Ben, and this is the operation's message. He discusses his grandfather's, Kody's dad's, physical abuse in one of his TikTok videos. He likewise alluded to Kody as his liberal uncle. Be that as it may, it made me keep thinking about whether the dialed-up variant of Kody we find in Season 14, which is the Kody we'll see until the end of Sister Wives up to this point, has been demonstrated by how his dad was throughout everyday life. William Wynn Brown was Kody Earthy Colored's father and came into polygamy sometime down the road, with Janelle's mom as his subsequent spouse. Despite having been featured on the show a few times, he passed away in 2013. Benjamin charges they were utilized for slave work. In any case, he really does say Kody was liberal. However, what might have solidified him? Sister Wives Redditors knew all about Benjamin Brown and they enjoyed his attitude. They perceived how quiet he was, which made them can't help thinking about how he and Kody Brown were connected. However, others had a few considerations. Kody's attention-seeking behavior around other men could be explained by Kody's father's abuse and disapproval, among other things. However, keeping in mind that explaining A and excusing A are not the same thing, I'm willing to bet Kody had a very dysfunctional childhood. There is even talk that Kody's mother might have consented to polygamy so she could be liberated from his dad. Notwithstanding, Benjamin is such a quieting and kind power that he was at Christine Brown and David Woolley's wedding. Christine noted she preferred large numbers of them. Sister Wives star Christine Brown has hitched David Woolley, who may not be as pleasant of an individual as she naturally suspects. The 51-year-old Taylorsville local became known in 2010 when she appeared on the unscripted TV drama Close by her polygamist spouse, Kody Brown, and her sister wives, Mary Brown and Janelle Brown. She had a decent connection with them and was available to tolerating Kody's 4th accomplice, Robin Brown, into her loved ones. Sadly, Christine was unaware that her kindness would cost her many years later. Kody would leave her and his other wives to care for Robin and her children. She had no idea. After Kody stopped valuing her, Christine stayed with him for close to 10 years. She remained with him for their religion and kept on trusting that her significant other would one day love her the manner in which he used to. Sadly, Kody remained the same. Instead, he started ignoring his previous 3 wives in favor of Robin, and his distance from them increased. After the coronavirus pandemic in 2020, Christine got totally tired of trusting that things will change. She finished her plural marriage with Kody to seek after joy with another person. Christine announced her engagement to David in 2023. She married him in October and her wedding ceremony was recorded by cameras. Like most recently hitched ladies, Christine is super that she sealed the deal with her perfect partner. She thinks David is the most delightful man and an optimal counterpart for her. Sadly, the affection has dazed her from clear warnings. She can't see that David isn't generally so perfect as she suspects. All things considered, he's very emotional and loves consideration. David's attack on Kody, Christine's ex-boyfriend, is one of the strangest things he has done. David could have just stayed out of the situation when he called Kody a dumbass on his second date with Christine. He reserved no privilege to discuss his better half's previous existence. David seems to believe that now that he has married Christine, he is entitled to discuss her past. He believes he can ridicule Kody just to cause himself to embrace a new lease on life. He is demonstrating that he is just as egotistical as Kody by using the fame he has gained from marrying Christine. David's problems are too much for Christine to comprehend. Be that as it may, she really wants to step back and take a gander at David from a third individual point of view to perceive the truth about him. Christine is additionally not taking a gander at other clear advance notice signs affirming David isn't far superior to Kody. One clue is the response of Christine's companions. Frequently, individuals like to help their companions in their wedding and hope everything works out for them. In any case, Christine's companions haven't applauded her choice to wed David. All things considered, they've shown worry about how rapidly she succumbed to a man she scarcely knew and permitted him to be essential for her life. A source told the U.S. Sun in January 2024 that people in Christine's circle are very concerned and don't like her marriage to David. The source likewise shared that Christine's companions didn't voice their interests since they would have rather not harmed the wedding. Nonetheless, they didn't support David and felt that he changed Christine's character. As indicated by the article, Christine's girls doesn't know whether they need to allude to David as their stepfather by the same token. Also, Janelle shared that Christine continued on excessively quick, inferring that she didn't invest sufficient energy to find out about David and who he truly is. Assuming that Christine's new spouse were genuinely perfect, her friends and family would have effortlessly acknowledged him. Her loved ones are just showing concern since they can see the warnings in David that Christine can't. David's inner self has additionally impacted Christine's character. A couple of years prior, she had a decent connection with her sister wives. Sadly, that is not true anymore. Things have changed a great deal since Christine started a relationship with David. She has become less delicate to other sister wives and their separation with Kody. All things being equal, she gets a kick out of the chance to raise her astonishing life and make everything about herself. While David isn't straightforwardly liable for Christine's modified way of behaving, he plays positively had an impact in evolving her. Indeed, even relatives have called attention to that Christine has become altogether different since David showed up. He interposed himself into Christine's life consistently and made her become less touchy. He might be making good decisions to guarantee Christine has nobody to depend on, making him her main wellspring of joy. Christine requirements to proceed with caution in her relationship with David. She should act naturally and not let someone else change her into somebody she isn't. David's inflated ego is probably due to his newfound fame. Before he was with Christine, he was just a regular guy. Be that as it may, David's relationship with Christine has permitted him to completely change him. In less than a year, he went from having no followers on his Instagram account to having over 117,500 followers, making him a well-known face among viewers of Sister Wives. David has ascended in notoriety without really acquiring it. He has apparently become dependent on notoriety and exorbitantly arrogant. Some of David's actions and displays of his relationship with Christine give the impression that he is purposefully flaunting his pleasant personality to garner support from fans. He is now a well-known figure that people enjoy discussing on social media. It's hard to say, assuming David would have remained with Christine and tolerated her jokes if not for unscripted television. David should make a solid effort to demonstrate he is Christine's right accomplice. Up to that point, the new Sister Wives cast part may be viewed as somebody who's egocentric. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.